Hello, in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to update the unit footer on your newly migrated website. So the footer appears at the bottom of every page in your website and contains content that should be accessible to visitors on every page of your website. Your website will have two footers and a call to action. What we are looking at in this video is this gray footer. So there's also a university footer which you don't have control over, that's on every site, and there's this call to action which may change at some point. We are reviewing this this call to action, so there might be some different options there. It might not even exist at some point. So if you're watching this video and you don't see this call to action, don't worry, it's been just removed or changed or updated. What we're looking at here is this gray footer which has a logo, phone number, email, your office address, and there's also a space for resources and social media. This site doesn't have any of those, but I'm going to look at one that does. So this is a site that we've recently migrated, and the footer hasn't been updated. You can see it says change me under main, which is the phone number. The logo is still just a basic university logo, and there's a dummy email address, info@umt.edu, and then just a general campus address. So we're going to look at updating those, plus adding some resources and any social media links that you want here. So we will click on the default page, go to Edit, and I will go all the way down, and I will see a few more options here because I'm an administrative user, but you will see, so you might not see, for instance, this page setting in the page banner, but you will see this page footer. So if you open that and right click on site footer, so this is the footer we're going to edit. So you right click and then edit, and then I'll expand this to full screen so we can see that. Here is where you can add your unit footer. So if you're with the IT department, you probably have an IT logo. If you don't have a logo, reach out directly to the marketing department and they will produce a logo, a branded logo for you. And make sure your logo has alternative text, so it would say something like University of Montana Information Technology logo. So any words in your logo have to be in that alt text, and then just a very general description of what it is. And we'll look at these resource links and social media in just a minute, but first we're going to look at, say, these contact information. So Campus Drive, you can see here, this is all of this information right there. If you edit it, you can find it all right here. So you can put in your office number, your building, all of that. And your phone number, if you click on that, it's going to give you, you can stick with main, but make sure you change your phone number. You don't want to see this change me. Make sure you update your extension, and make sure you update your email. So, it@mso.umt.edu, whatever your email address is. Now, if you want to add resource links, those are going to go right here in this third column. So I'm just going to check that box, and then there should be options now for resource links down here. So, and again, this is just kind of like how a lot of works in Cascade. You can have one link, so we would call this link 1, and then you would give it either an internal or an external link. I'm just going to grab kind of whatever the most recent page I was on. I'll click choose, and then target. I can either open it in the current tab or in a new tab. You can just set that. And if you need to add another link, you just click the green plus icon, and then I would say I want to do another internal link, and this is going to be, I call it resource. I'm going to call this resource 2. That's probably better. Resource 2. And make sure your link descriptions are more descriptive than this. So something like staff or get help or whatever it is that you're linking here. So I'll just do another internal link, and I'm going to link it to the University Center because I was on that page recently. Okay, and then let's save this and take a look at it first. No, it's not going to let me because we put a check in here, so you can't have change me. All right, well, I will put my extension in there. Okay, I will submit that. And you can see, hopefully, there they are. So these are these two links that I just created. I'm going to remove these from the Data Office website. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. And the last thing we're going to do is add some social media. So I'll click Edit, and I'll go full screen again. And I will go into the site footer, right-click, Edit, and then I will check the social media menu checkbox. And then it will now be an option down here. So you kind of get these three for free, so to speak. So there's Facebook, and if you select any of these, you can just select the type in this drop-down menu. So I'm going to say this one's going to be Instagram, and I would put in the Instagram URL for that site. And then this one, let's do Twitter, shall we? And then I would have my Twitter URL, and I would just paste it right into there. So I'm going to submit that, and we will see what that looks like. And there they are. So these are all now linked. I mean, they're all linked to the same Facebook account, but you will be linking them to the actual social media account that you want them to be linked to. So, okay, and then you hit publish, and that is ready to go. Thank you very much.